Guys, don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 160,000 subs. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Patriot Premiership. Orlando Pirates won, Mamelodi Sundowns won. I'm joined by the kid with no sense.
Steve, my brother, Unjan. Fighting no one, fixing up football, Steve. Nara, Sabafitu. So, I still Tawaga Pipi, Marana Steve. I'm going to be very short, Steve, with the game. I think it was a very much good game of football. Unfortunately, the game was boring, tactically poor, Steve. The teams didn't challenge each other that much. They were not testing each other. Opportunities were there, but conversion rate was very, very much low. Sundowns side, they got many opportunities, but unfortunately couldn't convert. Orlando Pirates side, same thing. They got opportunities, but unfortunately couldn't convert. I mean, coming to Orlando Pirates, I think Bona, they little bit tried into the game defensively-wise. They were very, very good, having the likes of Asema, and I saw Asema making less of the mistakes today. Didn't have much of the mistakes. Mbogazi, very strong at the defense team. Even there was a point where Eric Comrenas came and tried get an opportunity to score, but unfortunately because of he was there, Amukwala Stibu. In the midfield, they didn't play so much very well. Dansin losing very much of the ball, Stibu. I didn't talk much about it. I forgot it in the last game, Stibu. Dansin is losing too much of the very balls. There was a point where I wished you can score. There was a point that I wished the Pirates can win the game, because of I knew that if Pirates lost this game, the ball was gonna be criticized a lot. It was gonna be destroyed a lot because of the boy. I mean, coach. I questioned the coach putting him in such a big game, Stibu. But unfortunately, he got the goal. There's nothing much we can say. Very, very much lucky. But the boy was losing too much of the balls. He need to work on in terms of ball decision on the ball, because he's losing too much of the balls in the midfielder. Even previous game was losing too much of the balls in the midfielder, Steve. In the midfielder also, there was no much of. There was a need of maybe Mbata in the midfielder. We can say, okay, Abonemantajala, they're giving you something fun, but Mbata is quality, Steve. Mbata was made against the game against Sundowns, Steve. We knew the best of Mbata against Sundowns, and Mbata, there was a need for him for long-range goals. Sometimes when you get opportunities to talk about Mbata, they can shoot the ball into the box, Steve. But unfortunately, the coach, as I told you, he doesn't like Mbata. He prefers more of a Nemat Angela. Even Tito getting into the last game. Remember, Tito and Mbule were benched because of Neba Gibeji ball last week. Because of that passing tower, that's why they were benched today. Remember, coach doesn't want that nonsensical football. I don't know. They say he doesn't want it, but what can we say? So I think this game, the coach lost it himself in terms of the players that he played. I think if he came in the game with the likes of Mbata, of Tito, whom played very well previous game, creation of opportunities inside the box, Tibo. The crosses inside the box, Tibo. There were those crosses that we needed. More hope that they can just press the tap in, but unfortunately those crosses were not there. Sundowns side, Tibo, I think one who had a good game would be Erwan Williams, Tibo. There was a ball that came. I think it was Nemat Angela coming with the ball. Unfortunately, Nemat Angela lacked something in terms of, if you see Sibelebele sometimes when he get the ball, he just pushed him to, and I think it was just the experience among Rowan Williams, because of Rowan Williams, instead of going Amla Testibo, he stayed there and worked with his mentality. He just looked at him. Many goalkeeper will go out and sweep, but unfortunately he didn't attack him, and that's the experience that you see from Rowan Williams. So that goal could have changed the whole result of the game, but unfortunately because of the best in him did the thing. I mean, credit the experience of the Umjita. Barakemang this guy. You can, there's no one who's better than him. I still say even today. Even at Bafana, Resta, and they can call you. But once Umjita is back, there's nobody who's going to play that position at Bafana. Very much talented. You're going to still see him in the next AFCON. Very much talented. But never told you opportunity on that side. Now, Murray was nowhere to be seen. Was pocketed today. We haven't. That's right today. We have Bob down. Very much pocketed. In the midfielder, Jaga, you saw the brilliance of South African, the German brilliance and the European brilliance team. Mix a legs of this guy Matthews, sort of South African, but you know he was produced in Germany. This team, the quality, the first touch, the passes, very much creative. I hear they say Nuno Santos didn't play Tibo. First touch, tell Nadi Shapa the one go man from South Africa. South Africa, they don't teach you how to trap the ball like that. Tibo, ball movement high. How to shapa ball on Aduki saw. There's no player in South Africa that can look that side and pass the ball there. In the box. Never. There's no one. South Africa was no look past so. That one was so a sharp ball. You know, Santos. Very much talented. You see the difference between the difference between African and European. So Mchita had a good game. And also Peter Shaluli unfortunately get that goal, a very good goal, Steve. But unfortunately this game, as I told you, it was boring tactically. Even Cardoso, he is good in changing his t-shirt than he's good in changing players. Let's be honest. I think Cardoso in the first 10 minutes of the game, he changed the shirt. Before 45 minutes, he changed the shirt. Coming second half, he's wearing a white t-shirt. So, but it was a very tough game. But unfortunately, the lacking of I think the lacking of the likes of Abu Tembazwane, the lacking of the guys like Abu Mrembola, that's what the difference of this game, Steve. Because of even Obas positioning high the midfielder, it was much forcing Williams to play a position, cover the position. But all in all, Steve, we're gonna have a tough competition this is in terms of league-wise, Steve. Because I thought maybe the fixture today will decide who's gonna win the league. But unfortunately, we are here to see it, Steve. What else can we see? Steve.